Oh my goodness. Europe should be scared. Because if this Barcelona team keeps on playing like it has been playing, there is no way there is any team in this world that can that can stop them from bringing the sixth UCL back to Barcelona, back to the Camp Nou. You know, because they played amazingly. They absolutely destroyed, obliterated. They surgically opened up Ernest Valverde's Athletic Club Bilbao. It was a hammering. It was. I started feeling bad for them at some point. You know, when Barcelona scored 4 goals in the first half, I was feeling bad. I was like, this is gonna go 8-0, 7-0, 9-0. We could have even hit double digits if we didn't miss a few of our chances. You know, it was incredible. It was insane. What this Barcelona team has done. We had a lot of standout performers, which I'm gonna be talking about in a few minutes. So first of all, I would like to ask all of you guys to sub if you like my videos and if you want to continue on watching. Let's get straight into it. First of all, I would like to talk about Raphinha. That guy, he has shown the world that the disrespect that he was shown, not including him in the FIFA Pro World 11, not including him in the FIFA Best World 11, not him finishing 5th in the Ballon d'Or rankings, the disrespect that guy has endured. He still keeps his head down. He shows Vinicius Junior what to do when you're robbed of a Ballon d'Or. He has just shown Vinicius Junior what to do. You keep your head down, you work harder, you come back stronger, and that's what he's just done. Scored 2 goals. One of the goals was really beautiful, and the other one was like I think a defensive error from Athletic Bilbao, but still 2 really good goals, well taken goals, and one brilliant assist to Fermín López. So it started off early, you know. Rooney Badzi into Fermín López, who he tried to score. I think he accidentally hit it towards Ferran, who controlled it, and then he shot it straight into the net. There's no saving that. And then the second goal, Raphinha with a brilliant low cross into Fermín López, and he banged that home. He missed an easier chance earlier, by the way, before we scored the first goal. It was a brilliant link-up play between Fermín, Ferran, and Pedri, but Fermín missed him. It was a sitter, and I was like, oh my goodness, what the hell are you doing, Fermín? Come on, mate. And yeah, but thank goodness he scored. And then Rooney Badzi, he scored as well. That was a howler for Unai Simon. Okay, come on, dude. De La Fuente, if you're watching this, which I know he was watching that game. He was 100% watching that game, because that was a big game. It was the Spanish Super Cup. It is not a small trophy in Spain. I mean, you know, the top 4 teams from last season play against each other, so it's an important stage. Okay, it's a semi-final of the Spanish Super Cup, of the Super Copa de España. You know, I know he was watching. You saw the difference in performance, because Unai Simon had a howler, to say the least. He was so bad. He was so trash. And he, after this performance, and his previous game against Barcelona, he wasn't good either. He has had 2 howlers against Barcelona. Okay, he has been so horrendous. And if De La Fuente still chooses to start him over Joan Garcia, then he's not De La Fuente. He's De La Dumbas now. He's De La Dumbas if he chooses to start them. If he chooses to start Unai Simon over Jean Garcia after the game that he had against Espanyol. Espanyol is not an easy team, you know. Anyways, we are getting off track. Let's get back to the game. So yeah. And then after the Rooney Badji goal, then Raphinha scored one of his goals. The first one of his goals was in which he absolutely hammered it into the top left corner. Oh my goodness, that was insane. There was no way Unai Simon was saving that. And the 5th goal, by the time Athletic Bilbao had given up, they had just given up. They did not want. It seemed like they did not want to play anymore. They were so lazy with their defense in the second half. And we should have scored more goals than 5, to be very honest, with how dominant we were. But yeah, 5 goals feels like, oh my goodness. I've been so spoiled by Hansi Flick that I'm thinking 5 goals is less. if you told this to if you told this to me like what 3 4 years ago, I would have called you crazy. I would have hit you hard because I would have been like, I would take 3 goals right now. But yeah, and the Rooney Bargy was amazing, was brilliant, he was fantastic. We finally have another player like Lamine Yamal who can like dribble and take on the other players, because what we had a problem before, the problem we had before was that when Lamine Yamal wasn't on the pitch, we had no creativity along the flanks and essentially in the whole team, and the entire team suffered. Didn't matter whom we played, but yeah, we had it was really difficult for us to play. So yeah, and it makes it a lot more harder because sorry, I'm sorry. I meant to say that it made it a lot more harder because we had no more dribblers, but now we have Rooney Bargy, and he is a similar profile of player, I would say, to Lamine Yamal. He was really, really good. He was exceptional. He had 2 assists and with his 1 goal, which was a great strike by him. It was a howler by Unai Simon. It's not gonna get as much credit as it should get, because that fake out and then shooting it with like so much power. I know it was a howler from Unai Simon, but like, come on, mate, come on, give Rooney his flowers. And Fermín López, the Ferminator. Oh my goodness, the Ferminator. He's so amazing. We need to start discussions now. We need to, because Pedri versus Bellingham finished ages ago. Pedri is clearly the better midfielder, and now we need to start the actual debate that should exist right now. Fermín López versus Bellingham. Fermín López, by the way, has 7 more GA than Bellingham, despite playing less games than Bellingham, and he has less minutes than Bellingham as well. So this is a debate that we need to start. So yeah, and I should also I also want to talk about Ferran Torres. I mean, he had an okay game, I'd say, because like he scored a goal. I mean, and then he's been good in the link up play, but he was not that good. Like what his potential is, and when he is like at absolute peak of his powers, he was not like that, but it was an okay game. It's not a game that I can complain about, so like I'm happy about that. And Pedri was just being Pedri. Absolutely brilliant game by him. And Frankie de Jong, he gets overhated by Barcelona fans just because he earns so much at Barca. I'm like, I guess because we don't have any money, but like you should give Frankie his flowers for the way he was playing, because he was an exceptional midfielder, and the double pivot that him and Pedri have is the best double pivot in the world. I'm sorry, there's no better double pivot in the world right now than Pedri and Frankie de Jong. And lastly, I'd also like to talk about our defense. Even though we conceded 0 goals, we were very lucky. Our defense was actually pretty easy to get through. A lot of them, they had like 3 big chances, if I remember correctly. 1 went off the post, and 2 of them they just straight up missed somehow. Yeah, it could have easily been like 5-3, 5-4, maybe even 5-5. But yeah, we need to really work on our defense because we are leaking chances. And if we meet a better team, we might get cooked. But if you think about it, really, Hansi Flick's Barcelona has never been known for being defensively good. We're just known for like scoring more than the opposition. That's what we literally did last year as well, barring the exception of Inter Milan, who beat us in the Champions League semi-final. I don't want to talk about that. Don't make me bring that up again. But yeah, that being the only exception. Yeah. So I would say that this has actually been an exceptional year. This has been an exceptional season for Barca so far. This could be our first trophy. Bring on bring on Real Madrid. We're gonna beat both of them with the insane form we're in. This is the kind of win that gets your team really going. And if you win that trophy, if you win the first trophy of the year right now, it's gonna motivate our guys so much. They're gonna be hella motivated, and we're gonna win. We're gonna win everything. The quadruple is incoming this year. Hopefully, let's go. We Barça. we're gonna win everything. We are gonna win every single thing. Hopefully. Okay. So yeah. My prediction for Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid will be coming out soon enough. But yeah, that was it for my reaction video on Barcelona's semi-final cup Super Copa de España battering of Athletic Club Bilbao. I will see you later. Please drop a sub and a like and comment if you liked my video. Bye bye.